Moving in real top. Want me to go with it?
This one, yeah.
Oh, say, hey, can you see? 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 See?
Hey,
See? Ho, ho,
I
ho.
see you pulled it out.
Huh?
See, I saw you pulled it out.
Pull what out?
Like,
Oh, you saw it?
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flying by, motherfucker. Somebody. Yeah.
Nigga ran right by him.
Right by him. Gentlemen, what's going on, man? AntHits is back at it again. Real talking process. You already know, man. I got some good shit coming out today, too, that we need to talk about before I'm in a bad effing mood for the next 3 days. You know what I'm talking about? I just seen a highlight of Journey Brown that might have been the best highlight I ever seen. Simple as that. Are you in disagreement with me, Hitter?
No. It was nasty.
Might be the best highlight I ever seen. Simple as that. Oh, I can't wait to get to that. Oh, man, I can't wait. I got something to look forward to. Oh, Journey. Don't you do me like that, man. Don't you do me like that. My man, Journey Brown, bro. Falcons. What's up? I heard you said you got some monsters that would love to play in the tournament, dog. How about let's get them on deck? Hit it, man. What you think about the tournament? Fantasy league. Regular roster league, man.
Very interesting.
I think it's very interesting. Seriously, man. First come, first serve. The first season, and it's going to be the quickest league. At the end of the day, we're giving you a tournament now, like in Connect the Franchise mode, something that you really only get when you play MUT type shit. We're going to do it in Connect the Franchise mode. So what you're going to do is you're going to register. If you're down to register, first 14 register will be in that league. And you'll choose the league you want to be in. You'll choose if you want to be in a fantasy draft league or you want to be in a regular roster league. 14 players are invited to the league. We'll have multiple leagues. As we fill up the league, we'll start filling up another one. So the process is to get the fantasy and the regular roster leagues both filled up. So we're looking for 28 players to start this thing off with. And put your money where your mouth is, man. Playoffs. First come, first serve. So if you number one to register, you are number one to register. Simple as that. You are first seed. You number two to register, you are first seed on the other side. It's your choice. Now, if you decide, I want to be an AFC team, and the number one guy is the AFC team, then you number two in that division. Simple as that. Then the number three guy, if he goes to the NFC, will, and so on. So the first 14, in the first leagues that we start, the first 14 you'll be seeded 1 through 7. So you're either gonna be on a road all your life, and gambling with your money, or you're not. Simple as that. Who's going to come first serve. So once we do we'll do the fantasy situation. Once we get 14, then we do a fantasy draft. You put your own damn team together, and we sim that first season. We sim the regular season right to the playoffs. Each coach that's in the league will all have playoff teams, and your seedings, your wins and losses will go amongst how you entered the league, and that will be your seeding in the NFC and the AFC going into the playoffs. And then there'll be a 48-hour playoff system. The winner takes the pot. When you get to the off season, you get into free agency. You want to bid on Henry Ruggs, it'll start at $5. Somebody outbid you, is a bidding war. Whoever gets the guy, oh man, I got 20 on him. Simple as that. That money goes strictly to the pot, to the Super Bowl winner. So come make some money today, baby. Come make some money with us. Let's ball out. If you a gambler, man, and you think you nice in this game, come play, man. Come join the Mad Franchise Junkies and Bumper J's Connected Franchise Playoff Tournament. Simple as that. Y'all out there, come get down with it, man. If you interested, man, hit the Instagram up, Mad Franchise Junkies, and then we'll go from there. All right. No money will be collected at all until we have members joining it. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't think you just gotta come. Like, you can't. Your registration doesn't mean, oh, I was the first to say I'm down, I'm playing. It's the complete registration. So once we get a certain amount of numbers, then we'll start being like, all right, Cash App this, and the first that do everything, that complete their registration with league they want to play in, fantasy or regular roster, and pay the $50 to play in it, will be, that's how we'll do the order of where you're seated at in the playoffs. All right, no rules, just 4th and 3, you got to punt unless you at the 50-yard line going in. Simple as that. Then you can, we want no rules, put some money on the table, no rules right now. We just want you to just go ahead and play and do your damn thing. All right, and connect the franchise mode. But remember, you still have to understand how to put a team together, because that's the process. So we skipping a whole process of 16 to 17 weeks of football, and we're allowing y'all to draft, the funnest part of the league with you, connect the franchise guy. Do your off season, do your draft, right to the playoffs. Simple as that. Come win some bread, because I know I'm going to win a couple of them things. Let's go. AntHits, man, here with my boy. You already know I'm here with my boy Hitter. You know how we do. We don't play yet. He's in an hour and a half. He can play, represent. All right. Hour and a half. All right, cool. Titans, Chargers in an hour and a half, I guess. We here today, man. As you can see, you see the playoff brackets. We are about to go into another playoff system right now. We're in week 17. It's easy not to just say, let's just skip the game and get right to the playoffs, but we got some big games coming up right now in week 17, so we just can't skip nothing. We got to let it play out. Hitter, who are some of them games that need to be played out, man? Some of them teams that need to knock their games out, that got to rock out in week 17. My guy, good shit. Let's go. Let go. All right, so we got some seeding changing right now. We do got the coach playing the Raiders tonight in week 17. And if they lose to the Raiders, they could possibly lose the number 2 spot and drop down to number 3.
Cowboys.
Giants and the Cowboys are on deck. That can shift and move some things around as well. The 49ers played their game already. The Cardinals didn't play their game yet. Did you play your game yet, Washington?
Nope.
Who you got?
The Vikings.
Look like you finishing the season on a good note. So some shuffling going around, man. As you get to the standings, we get into what's going on in RDL5. Best league around, hands down. Don't ask nobody. Find out your goddamn self. We get over to the standings and we know what's going on, see who's doing what, when, where, and why. Now, granted, some games has been played in week 17, some games haven't. So, with that being said, please relax when I show some of these things, because there's going to be a little bit of offness over there. So right now in the AFC, we do have the Raiders with the number 1 seed right now. Chargers clinched. Colts clinched, division winners. Patriots clinched, division winners. Ravens clinched after beating the Browns and then the Patriots back-to-back. Clinched and took the division for the second time. Bengals clinched as well. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a wrap. So you, and you, and you on down. Enjoy your last week of football, 17, until we get into the off seasons. So as you can see, we got 3 AFC North teams in the playoffs right now: Bengals, Browns, Ravens. Then you got Harold Berger, the lonely AFC East, Colts, the lonely AFC South, and then you got the Chargers and the Raiders representing the West and the NFC. That's your playoff bracket there. NFC. What we got going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lock pad. Lock it up. You got the NFC East representing real hard over here. You got the NFC East. You got Coach Hitter with the Washington football team. You got Coach Albert with them G-Men boys right now, the 6'8", and Spencer Rattler wilding out. Nano from the NFC West over there, Dirty West. Lions holding it down. They are in the playoffs for the first time, and they are the division winners at this point right now. Good shit, Antonio Todd with that boy's journey. You're on a journey this season. Booney is back in the playoffs once again after losing 94 or whatever. 11 touchdown passes later, he's still in the playoffs. But we ain't seen him since that 94-point ass whooping.
We have
Cowboys is in the playoffs. NFC East representing. We got 3 NFC East teams, just like we got 3 AFC North teams. So D West, shout out to my boy D West, playoff bound. And then Corey, man, Bucks. Corey got his Bucks in the playoffs again, and I think they are again the number 1 seed. So, no, they was number 2 seed last year. They're the number 1 seed this year right now. So that's the teams that made it, the 7 teams that's made it in from the NFC and the AFC right now. They are standings right now. Matchups are going to change right now. We'll go back to the bracket real fast. When you take a look at the bracket, matchups will change. All right, so the Baltimore Ravens beat the Patriots, which will give the Ravens the 3rd seed at this point. But if the Colts lose to the Raiders, it's a possibility that the Ravens can move up to the 2nd seed. Colts drop down to the 3rd, and then we'll see some shifting going around. So the Bengals and the Browns are kind of stuck at that 6th and 7th spot. I think it could alternate. I do think they split. Depending on what happens in these last games. Now, the Browns do got the Bills, who haven't won a game at all this year. I don't know who the Bengals play. I didn't really pay attention to it. I think he got the Steelers. I think. Not sure. But neither one of them can lose. If they both win, it's going to come down to Madden, who's going to stay 6th. I would think that the Browns will stay 6th and the Bengals will stay 7th. The Chargers with the second best record in the AFC is sitting at 5 because the division winner of that division, the Raiders, who beat them twice, is sitting at number 1 right now. So it sucks. Best record, second best record in the league, and you got to play the 5th seed on the road in a wild card round. I do think the NFC can change a little bit. Hitter, you could try to tell me a little bit more about the NFC side.
Yeah, if I beat the Vikings, I move to 6.
Okay.
And that's only if the Giants lose to the Cowboys. If the Giants beat the Cowboys somehow, then I remain at 7. He stays at 6.
Okay.
I don't think the Cowboys will move.
All right. And what about the 3 seed and 49ers losing 2 in a row? Do that change anything for the 3 and the 5 seed?
Well, is he still a winner, right?
Nah, I'm not sure. How many wins does? Let's go back and check it out. How many wins does Boone got?
The Cards win their division.
Cardinals, yeah. So Cardinals is 3rd seed.
What's his record? He got 5
What's
losses.
his record?
He's 11 and 5 right now.
11 and 5. What about the Lions? What are they?
Let me see 1 sec.
The Lions division winner. It doesn't matter.
But what's their record? It does matter.
It does. He's still 4th seed because he won the division.
It matters. Watch this.
So
what's his record?
So let me see here.
All I want to know what
Boone
the fuck
is 11 and 4.
Okay.
And the Lions are 12 and 4.
All right, bet. If Boone loses and the Lions win, the Lions will go to the 3rd seed.
And Boone will come to the 4th?
Boone will come to the 4th seed. So the first 4 seeds are division winners. So if the Lions finish with a better record than Boone will drop from that 3rd seed, and the Lions will take the 3rd seed.
Boone got the Rams.
And Boone got the... All right, so we're looking at... And I think the Lions played their game as well. I think it's over
the
at
Lions
this point.
Yeah, it's 62-0 he won.
They playing at a high level. I wouldn't want to see that team. My thing is, are they going to play
wanna see
young?
that team.
Are they going to play like a young football team in the playoffs, though? You know, that's always there. They are playing with a bunch of 20 and 21-year-olds.
If the Giants do beat the Cowboys, then they will move to the 5th seed, and the 49ers will move to the 6th.
And the 49ers will go to the 6th seed. I can see that. All right. So we got a lot of shuffling around right now, but these playoffs are going to be interesting. There's a bunch of good players in the playoffs, and any of them could beat any of them at any moment. It's like one guy standing amongst himself right now, and everybody else is trying to catch up to it, and that's our last year's Super Bowl winner, Young T. And right now he's running through the league on his way to 1,000 points this season. He got to do it against the number 2 rated team in the AFC for him to be able to do it, though. 3,000 yards rushing with a running back right now. This is ridiculous. We are allowing this guy to do things that no one's never came in our league and did, honestly. Really, to just take it over the way he's taking it over right now. That shit's not going to last too much longer. I can promise you that. Anyway, let's get into it. We get to the awards right now. Again, a lot of these games ain't been played yet either, so some of these guys moved around. Like Herbert just dropped back from 2nd to 3rd, but Lamar played his last game. Herbert's still waiting to play around an hour from now. So
They're playing like 30, yeah.
Michael Carter is still holding it down, man. He got numbers that nobody else has nowhere around the world right now. You ain't in no other franchise with numbers like this. Lamar Jackson's playing at a very high level right now. He's starting to look like the scariest player in the league. Herbert, you just got to understand when you got a guy like King Falk throwing a football, he can make a quarterback great. Simple as that. And this guy, we'll talk about his stats when we get there. But Journey Brown, I'm impressed with more than anything right now. Hitter, was that the best highlight you ever seen?
That's highlight.
I'm gonna keep asking you through this whole show, bro. I've never seen somebody do what he did on the sideline like that with no space. None. He had no space, bro. None. Real football moves too. See ya. Yow. That's the theme today. Yow. Race car. If you got speed, you yow. Simple as that. Trevor Lawrence is playing at a high level. We know that. Yes, ma'am. And we said Trevor Lawrence wasn't really doing too much of nothing, but he's throwing the ball around at a high level right now, man. Come get down with the tournament if you can gamble on yourself. Jonathan Taylor, 2,000-yard back. Najee Harris, 2,000-yard back. Corey Richardson, 4,000-yard quarterback right now. Travis Etienne has been doing what he's been doing all season long for 2 seasons straight. And Waddle is still the best receiver in the league right now. I'm quite sure some people will be like, not. Huh, hit it. Nano, is Armond Braxton better than Jalen Waddle at receiver? Or are they 2 different type of receivers that we can't compare?
I think that they're 2 different types, but I don't think... I still think you can compare them. I don't think he's better than him.
All right, let's slide to the AFC, man. Here we go again. Michael Carter is leading that Offensive Player of the Year. Lamar, Herbert, and Najee Harris. Waddle rounds off the 5th spot. In the NFC over here, we got Journey. Corey Richardson, Travis Etienne, J.K. Dobbs, and Kyler Murray at the 5th spot right now. Defensive Player of the Year, you got Derwin James, the linebacker/linebacker. And my boy Amani O, chilling like that. With number 2, he is balling with these Lions right now. Isaiah Simmons hold the 3rd spot down. And the new young X-Man, DeMarvion Overshawn, the Wolverine, is sitting at number 4 right now. And Trey Brown, the corner that get burnt every time he played the Washington football team by that boy greatness. But he's still up here at 5. Simple as that. AFC, who's the Defensive Player of the Year over here right now? Brian Mills still holding it down after Stingley just had a great 5 interception game. He's number 2. Adrian Amos at 3. Dylan Moses is at 4. And Mikael Wright, the rookie corner over there, is holding it down for the Raiders at 5. Offensive Rookie of the Year right now, Hot Neef Anderson, my boy Neef Buck, holding it down right now. He is the best rookie running back in the league, best rookie player in the AFC. Emory, we don't even got to talk about that. Peyote played a pretty good game today as well. And Cordarian Richardson, the 240-pound monster. Eric Mahoney, my boy, my player, my high school and college quarterback. Eric Mahoney at number 5, sitting right there, chilling. And the NFC Offensive Rookies of the Year, Journey. Please take me on a journey. If I take you on a journey, you better keep up. I'm fast. Master Teague as well, number 2. Spencer Rattler, the best young quarterback to come out the draft. Darren Jones, 6'8". I mean, 6'8". You just better be 6'8". You better be great. Simple as that. And then George Pickens, man. I am impressed with Jaden doing with George Pickens right now. He's doing a really good job with those tall receivers out there in New Orleans, man. They throw the towers out there as well. Number 5, holding it down, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Then you get to the defensive side of things right now. The X-Men, DeMarvion Overshawn, the Wolverine, is sitting at number 1. Amari Speed, the 6'3", long, lanky corner in the league right now, man. You can't overthrow him. He goes and gets it. Simple as that. And Jaden Lars Woodbay, the Florida State transfer to Boston College, is at 3. Daxton Hill should have won a game 2 times in a row, 2 days in a row. Then Quay Walker is playing at a high level at linebacker, man. We got a couple guys from that football team sitting at 6 and 7. We ain't going to talk about them because they didn't make the top 5. But they sitting at 6 and 7. Just saying. That defense serious over there, man. AFC, here we go. Derek Stingley, man. Derek Stingley with 17 interceptions breaks the rookie record that was just broken last year with J.C. Horn, the All-American, all-world shutdown cornerback for the Chargers, who in one short season became the number 1 corner in the league. Just got his record broken by 2. Derek Stingley. That's impressive, man. Especially, oh my God, and I got fries. True. Spoiled as shit. Oh my God. Yeah. But then Mekhi Wright, we got some good corners in the league. Brad Hawkins, Camden native, Michigan athlete. He's over here sitting at 3. Tim Stewart from the Hidden as well, man. Young Camden got the young Camden kid on his team. Tim Stewart, my little cousin, shitting like that. And then Mike got Kyle Hamilton, the Notre Dame product, sitting at 5 Defensive Rookie of the Years right now. Keep it pushing. We looking at best quarterbacks: Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, Lamar Jackson. We got Davis Mills and Dak Prescott. That boy Hillburgers and Dak Prescott. You heard it. Dak Prescott playing at a high level for the New England Patriots. Coach Harold Burgers is over there building off of what the hoodie was doing, and he got it looking good over there. So what? Don't be mad. Congratulate it. Corey Richardson, best quarterback in the NFC. My player. My man Justin Fields, the best quarterback in the draft for real and real life. If you don't think that, kiss my ass. Justin Fields with that 4.43, 4.44 40 time that I gave him from the jump, because I told y'all he would run that, just like I told y'all Lamar would be who he would be in the league, fast and all that other shit that everybody said I was crazy. Whatever. Justin Fields the man right now. He's the number 2 quarterback in the league. Spencer Rattler on his young rookie season sitting at number 3. Jay Palar. Now, I like the My Player, but the My Player is more computer plan than he is regular game plan right now. So he's at 3. I was skipping, but the next 2 actually are computer player teams right now as well. So then we look at Tom Brady, the old man. We got to put him up there. The old man, and then Kyler Murray.
The old man Brady.
How many times we going to say Journey's name? This entire season, you're on a journey right now. Travis Etienne has established himself as a top 5 running back in this league. J.K. Dobbins, in a short season of starting, after the Mostert trade, has developed himself into the main premier running back in the 49ers system right now. But I'm telling you, bro, it's a plug and play. They don't care. It's almost like the Broncos was with that zone blocking offense out there in real life with Shanahan. And these guys always had 1,000-yard rushes no matter who they put back there, right? So J.K. Dobbins is part of that system. But Javion Hawkins, man, I don't care what happened with Boone 2 weeks ago out there in Las Vegas. I don't care what happened. Boone is the thrower and a runner with a quarterback. but he got a running back sitting in the top right now. And Ronald Jones, you got to be surprised with the thrower that we have, the passing quarterback that we got, and the passing coach that we got for the Bucks is having a running back in the top 5 right now. My boy Saquon's holding on though. He said not so fast. One game can change things real fast over here with the motherfucking bull Saquon. You heard? AFC running back, surprise, Michael Carter, Mr. Stop and Go, Mr. Jump for a touchdown. He hurdles in the end zone. When y'all see the Hey Rookie segment, you're going to peep it. He got his own little signature end zone thing that he do that I think is going to take over. It's going to be hot. Anyway, Jonathan Teller, man, the mini-me sitting right behind him like, not so fast, my friend, with 2,000 yards. And then Najee Harris, man, the 230-pound pit bull, sitting at number 3 right now. Nick Chubb's a monster. I played against him. This guy break tackles. He do whatever he want when he want to do it. It's hard to stop him. He shouldn't even be playing right now. I've never seen a guy break his leg and still play. Neef Buck is sitting right here. Neef Anderson is chilling. 5 right now. I told you he's the best rookie in the league at running back right now. But he's sitting at 5 right now. So ain't nothing wrong with that. When you get over to the wide receivers, you know who's doing it. J-Dub. You already know who's doing it. Escobar. Devontae Smith. De'Ami Brown. Henry Ruggs. So it's simple. The Raiders got the best 2 receivers. Chargers got the best 2 receivers. And then it's the Ravens with the best receiver in the league, top 5. Swartz sitting right there. Yo, bro, who been hating on the hero, and why can you please talk your shit? If I win, it's my team. If I lose, I'm ass. You gotta finish that here where I can't finish reading it with the beers and the cheers. You know what I'm talking about? But you my guy, and you playing at a high level, and I see all your players up here somewhere in the mix. That's all I care about. Anthony Swartz scored twice on me today. He was taking me yiggity, except for when Stingley was on him. Yeah. Yep. Oh.
Stingley said, no, not today.
It's mighty funny that we sitting here, and when we watch the NFC receivers, we watch a bunch of real-life Madden players doing all the work over there. The first 3, Calvin Ridley, Chris Godwin, Amari Cooper. And then we get into the drafted players. Mark Harley, Miami, Marquez Stevenson, Houston. And the greatness, Mr. Greatness himself, Armond Braxton. I'm talking about him. I know I said I was only doing the top 5, but I'm going back down here because this guy says he's the best player in the league, best receiver in the league. Now, I've seen a ton of highlights. I've watched a ton of games. I don't necessarily disagree with him. Some of you guys that played the Washington football team, especially like Albert or D. West in the division with him, man, how special is Armond Braxton at wide receiver out there for the Washington football team? We gotta know, fo. We gotta know. Now, I usually steam past the lineman, but let's talk about Ali Marpet. Balling. Tristan Wirfs, balling. Alex Leatherwood. Ryan Jensen. And Tyron Smith, the old man holding it down, top 5. AFC linemen, you got the Colts, the Broncos, the Raiders, my player. You got Jalen McKenzie, the Colts, and then you got Maurice Boyer, my player, Ravens. And then number 6 is the Raiders. Then you got all Chargers up here. Oh my God. So the top, man, some of these linemen are starting to get good over here. Uh-oh. Might be a problem. D-line, Carl Lawson, the veteran, still holding it down for young Camden right now, man, playing at a high level. I think he do lead the league in sacks, if I'm not mistaken. Vicky D, the Dukester, is sitting up here at number 2. Myles Garrett at 3. Frank Clark at 4. And Chris Rump. So the Chargers got 2 Duke guys up here in the top 5 at defensive line right now in the AFC. In the NFC, the D lineman goes Carlos Basham holding it down. Chase Young, Chris Orlando, Gregory Rose, and Rashad Gary. Coach DC 404 is just sneaky, quiet, and good. Always got a player somewhere in the mix. Remember that. Best linebackers in the league, Isaiah Simmons. The Wolverine, DeMarvion Overshawn. Fred Warner for the 49ers. The African is up here, man. I can't wait for him to run his pro day. I think he's going to run a 4.1. And outside linebacker slash defensive end, Des Boone, the my player, sitting at 5 right now in the NFC. AFC linebackers, the hardest hitting linebackers come from the AFC. I promise you this. Dylan Moses, Dylan, me, that's who, hardest hitting linebacker in the league. Khalil Mack still getting after that at old age. Chad Surratt is, to me, is the second hardest hitting linebacker in the league. And then Hufanga, bro, he would knock your helmet off twice. Pick it up, put it back on, knock it off the third time. Simple as that. Bud Dupree get to the quarterback early, often, always. Simple as that. And then we still got Mike Parsons, the my player, Brian Williams, and Tanner Muse all cracking right now. Think the NFC don't have better linebackers than the AFC. You NFC guys that's on headset with me now, that's hosting with me, do you disagree or agree? I don't think y'all got better linebackers than us. I don't care about the Wolverine. I don't care about Isaiah Simmons. Y'all got all those guys that safety slash linebackers. They ain't really knocking heads off. They just out there, you know, exclusive, playing 2021 football. We got them throwback linebackers in the AFC, man. What you think, Nano? Am I right there?
You are on the right path. I mean, I'd take Fred Warner over Bud Dupree.
Nah, but Dupree get to the he a dog, bro. He get to it. I don't know.
I
heard Fred Warner been making plays though, so I'm not gonna take that away from him. I heard he be making plays, so I ain't gonna take it away.
I ain't played this either, so I don't really be watching this game, so I don't really know what he be doing right. So with him, so I can't really say. Like, I don't have any.
I agree with home. I agree with my man right now because I do. All his linebackers is up there, bro. I do got it. The Falcons do got some good linebacker core right now. I'm not sure if they in the top 10 right now because we got some. Look, 1, 2. We got 2 out of the 3 right now. All right, so the DBs, Darwin James is a linebacker. My boy Amani O is a true DB. Carlton Davis is a true DB. Trey Brown is a true DB. He was close to being a shutdown until I watched that game against the Washington football team. He was getting dunked on all day long. And then you got the sub linebacker, Reed Blankenship, the cover, the deep blue dropper, sitting at 5 right now. AFC, Derek Stingley. Nano, I'm not going to brag about my own damn player. What I am going to do is ask you to talk about him, man. You've watched this guy play?
Yes, sir. I have.
What are you dealing with when you're dealing with a Derek Stingley right now on this Baltimore Ravens football team?
Shutdown corner, and you don't want to be looking his way at all.
Yeah, I think the guy has arrived, bro, and he did it real fast. Like, we haven't
his
seen
rookie year, right?
Yeah,
and he has 17, 18 picks.
Mm-hmm. 17.
And he almost what did he come out as, like 80 overall?
82 overall.
Yeah, he built already almost basically. He's gonna be built once he wins the award.
Adrian Amos at 2. Brian Mills, the Super Bowl MVP, at 3.
Hey Falcons, I mean, go watch some film so we can play in the playoffs. Oh wait, you didn't make the playoffs.
Uh-oh, my boy on his way there though. I think he a dog, honestly. Mikael Wright at 4. Malik Hooker. So you see the Colts, man, got both them safeties up there playing at a high level right now. And then the best corner in the league is still sitting down here at 6 with Gilmore and Bates 7 and 8. They're rounding it off right now. I got to talk about the kickers because my boy Mike Tillman's my player is up here at number 1. 0-15 team, but he's the best field goal kicker in the goddamn league. Tell you that. Now, with that being said, we go to stats and we check out what's going on amongst the players in the league again. So, numbers. Herbert, 5,663. I do think he threw for 6,000 yards last year, so he didn't beat that record. But he did throw 70 touchdowns. Now, let's see if he beat his own record, because I think he threw about 60-something last year, right? He threw 60 last year, 10 more this year, and he threw 300 more yards damn near this year. The guy's on fire right now. He's throwing the ball at a high level. Right. Trevor Lawrence sitting at number 2 with 5,056 yards. Don't ever tell me or tell T he ain't a runner. I mean, he's all he is a runner right now because he threw 11 touchdown passes on a guy that's supposedly be able to shut the pass down better than most. Corey Richardson, the my player, sitting with 4,730 yards. Deshaun Watson, computer love, 4,699. We're going to skip that and go right to Lamar Jackson with that 4,281. And Garantano on his way looking at the playoff teams because he's chilling on the outside. That's what's going on. But he still threw for 4,000 yards right now. And then Rattler in his young rookie career, 3,937 yards with a game left. We might be seeing 4,000 out of him as well. Touchdowns on the table. Who's throwing the ball in the end zone? Herbert was 70. Lawrence was 66 with a game remaining. That might be beat. That 70 might be beat. He only 4 away. Richardson 50. Lamar Jackson 49. Prescott with 40. My boy Hillberg's threw 40 of them things this year. Boy, ill. Davis Mill with 37. Fields with 35. And Garantano with 31. All right, and these guys aren't throwing more interceptions than touchdowns. I don't think nobody up here has thrown more picks than they've thrown touchdowns, except for Garantano.
Yeah, Garantano.
In the run game, who carried the ball the most? We'll see. 293 carries out of J.K. Dobbins. Running backs get handoffs in San Francisco. They touch the ball all the time. Hanif Anderson with 282. Journey Brown with 276. Michael Carter with 270. Right behind him is Travis Etienne with 261. And my boy Trey Sherman, man, I think the AFC North got some really good running backs as well. But yards-wise, man, we had a whole lot of 1,000-yard rushes right now, but none did it like Michael Carter. He upped the ante from last season in the MVP year, and he just upped it with 11.5 yards of average right now, 3,114 yards rushing, 44 rushing touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor right behind that, 2,172 yards, 8.6 and 33 teats. Najee Harris, with a team full of 1,000-yard receivers, he has a 2,000-yard season as well, 2,105, 9.7 yards a carry, 28 rushing touchdowns. But my man Journey, 17 for 8, 1787, bro, 6.5, 27 teats, he balling. And J.K. Dobbins in a short season, he didn't even start all the games. 1765, 21 touchdowns. Travis Etienne, 1763, 22 touchdowns. Leaf Buck was 1678 and 12 touchdowns. And then the touchdowns start to go down as the yardage start to go down as well. I'm a little mad at myself. My running back only got 1,394 yards and 11 touchdowns. He's not going nowhere. But Lamar's right there too, though. Say something. 2 of them. Next year, we're going to have 3 of them with 1,000 yards. You'll see. All right, so, as you can see, the guys with the most yards got the most touchdowns as well. That order stays the same, as you can see. 44, 33, 28, 27, 22, and 21. After that, 18 with Nick Chubb, Ronald Jones, 17, Lamar Jackson with 16 rushing touchdowns. I just think the fact that he did 13 on the ground and 16 touchdowns, and then he threw for damn near 4,000 yards or 5,000 yards, whatever, 4,000 yards and almost 50 touchdowns should just, I don't care what the other guy did. He should be up there, number 1 in MVP. Stop cheating me, man. Receivers right now, we know there's a running back out there in Buffalo that catches the ball more than anybody. Anybody else want to talk about this with me? Because I think y'all ignore it. I said it. I bring it up every day. Every time we do a real talk. 108 catches. 749 yards, 6.9 yards a catch, 49.9 yards a game, 1 touchdown.
You might as well move him to fucking receiver.
Escobar with 89, 2,188 yards, 32 touchdowns. He got 1 game left. He about to jump right in front of my boy. 86 from Calvin Ridley, good shit. 1371, 10 touchdowns. Godwin with 85 catches. Darren Jones, 6'8", with 79. Ingram with 78. 2 guys on this team with damn near 80 catches. That's impressive. Albert. Brandon Cooks, computer love. Dallas Goedert, computer love. Devontae Adams, 74 catches for 1094. Pretty solid. Let's look at touchdowns and who's doing what. It used to be special with 36, but we know he got a game left. This guy can catch that at any moment. 4 is right there. 5 will be impressive if he does that against the Titans. 36 touchdowns for Jalen. Did Jalen beat his record from last year?
I think he did.
Last year, 2,423 yards last year, 29 touchdowns. Now, the touchdowns went up. He's short on yards, though, 22.
By like
And
20,
10 less
by
catches.
Like 20, almost 20. Only
10 less catches, that means he was that much more explosive. 34.4 yard average from 30.3 last year. All right, well. Eskridge with 32. Devontae Smith with 22. Jesus Christ. Anthony Schwartz with 14 and De'Ami Brown. So let's get to the touchdowns. 36, 32, 22, 21. 19 from my boy John Ross. Henry Ruggs with 18. Weiler 18. Stevenson 15. OJ 15. Kyle Pitts, the tight end, with 15. Schwartz with 14. Then you start to go down a little farther there. Who's the top yardage guys? Top 5 to top 10. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Schwartz up there, 1706. De'Ami Brown, Chris Godwin, Rondell Moore, Henry Ruggs. All right, so there we go. And then we got Michael Thomas, old man. Thomas is sitting up there as well. What we got going on defense right now? Who got the most tackles in the league? 118 from Brian Mills. 102 from Devin White. Darwin James with 101. Tanner Muse with 100. After that, you got Cashman with 99. Computer Love. Dylan Moses with 97. Matthews with 96. And Britt with 96. My favorite stat tackle for loss, 32 from Brian Mills from that safety spot. Darwin James from the linebacker spot, 20. Isaiah with 20. Abrams with 18. Quay Walker with 17. And Hufanga with 16 from the outside linebacker spot. African as well, 16 with Khalil Mack. Tied that with 16 right there. Then you got two 15s with Frank Clark and Fred Warner sitting there. Who's leading the league in sacks? Now, we see 19 out of Basham and 19 out of Carl Lawson. They're tied right now. If I go to the AFC, do we see the same numbers? Look, Vicky D, 18.5. Myles Garrett, 16.5. We saw that. Khalil Mack, 14. Rump, 13.5. NFC, Orlando with 13.5 and 13. All right, so let's get back to the NFL. For whatever reason, the sacks be doing that. So Lawson and Basham are tied for first right now. Myles Garrett with 16.5. He will be not third because Vicky D will be sitting there with 18.5. Remember, they got games left, so we'll see this change as we go on. INTs right now, nobody but Darwin got 22. After that, you got Amani O, Derek Stingley with 17 apiece, tied for second. Amos in third, Mills fourth, and then Carlton Davis 5. That's your stats right now. That's who's doing what. That's who's going to develop. That's who's going to get type of abilities on them as the season goes. When we get to the Pro Bowls, those guys are going to go up. They balling right now at a high level if they're not already maxed out. You know what I'm talking about? Now, we got some games that were played and some games that we need to talk about to be played to finish this thing off for the night before we get into the playoffs. All right, so the Chargers and Titans is a game. This is a stat game. Chasing right now. Can he jump over Waddle with the touchdown catches in this game? I think that's what it is. And he needs to throw some touchdowns because T on his ass. I don't think the Raiders played their game yet. But the big games are Cowboys, Giants, football team. Bengals, Steelers could be a good game as well. The Bengals can't drop this game. As you come down, Rams, Cardinals, nope. Chiefs, Broncos, nope. Saints, Seahawks, nope. Colts, Raiders is the next big game. Packers, Dolphins, not really a game, big game. It's just a close it out type game. But here's the big game right here. Colts, Raiders. You had the Jets and the Texans played and knocked their season out. Bucks and the 49ers played in a shootout 28-21. Colts, Raiders is the game we waiting on to really see what's going to happen in that game. Outside of that, it really depends. It could be the Bengals, Steelers, but the Cowboys and the Giants is the game we watching tonight. I'm watching this game tonight for real. It's a big game. All right. Playoff predictions, man. Yeah, of course, playoff predictions. I do think someone's going to sneak up and win some games in the playoffs that we're not going to expect. And I do think we're going to have a new Super Bowl winner this year. Whether You know, I might be reaching, maybe I might be wrong. I don't know, but I feel like we're gonna have another Super Bowl winner this year. You heard? All right, man. This is AntHits the Franchise Guru, man. Again, sign up for the tournament, man. Check out the tournament. Read it. If you need any questions, hit me up. We can talk about it, man. Let's get this thing popping, man. Let's put your fucking money where your mouth is. You heard? We're out of here. Holla at me.